Name Them Week 33, where we name as many names as we can name of children that were never allowed to be born because they were aborted. In the past, I've tried to talk about the resources that would be lost, the illogicalness of destroying our children, murdering them. And I've also talked about the blessings that you would be missing. And I've decided that maybe you need to hear from another point of view. So I've pulled a video from Save the Storks in an attempt to convince and to talk reason to people who would be considering destroying the life that's within inside them if they can't see what's painfully obvious in life around them, of how children bless people's lives.
Sometimes when you're asked to defend your pro-life view, or when you're asked a question as simple as, why are you pro-life? You don't have a lot of time to unpack all of the reasons for your view. In fact, you might only have around a minute or so, but that's not a problem. See, the pro-life view is grounded in science and philosophy, and as complicated as that might sound, it's not that hard to explain to someone in a short amount of time. So the next time you're asked, why are you pro-life? You might respond with something like this. Well, I'm pro-life because the science of embryology tells me that from the moment of conception, you and I were living, distinct, and whole human beings. We weren't part of another human being. We were whole human beings in and of ourselves. And there was no relevant difference between that embryo that we once were and the adults that we are today that would have made it okay to have killed us back then, but not now. Differences like size or level of development or environment or degree of dependency aren't good enough reasons to say that we could have been killed then, but not now. At that point, let it rest and see what they have to say in response, because you've given them a scientific reason for the humanity of the unborn and a philosophical explanation, albeit brief, for why human beings are intrinsically valuable and not valued based on these arbitrary things like we find in the SLED acronym: size, level of development, environment, degree of dependency. And from there, you'll be off and running in a conversation, or at the very least, you will have, in the words of Christian apologist Greg Koukl from Stand to Reason, put a stone in their shoe that they're going to have to take out and deal with at some point.
And now the names for Name Them Week 33. Lacey Aberley, Lillian Olina, Rexford Robert, Stanley Philip William, Angela Allison, Anna Nicole Barbera, Lindsay Sidney, Stella Dolores Wanda, Stacia Liberty Ann, Mahmoud Nusrat Khan, Alberto Randini, Samuel Phillip, Marshall Morris, Sally Lisa D, Driana Lauren, Margaret Elizabeth Rachel, Demi Sharna, Catherine Cooley, Vandaralaram, Kobe Obi, Chandra Lori, Nichelle Irene, Dolly Beverly, Madison Penny, Colin Astor, Emily Carey, Sarah Cynthia, Cynthia Jo Lee, Volana Christine, Bird Michael, Eunice Joanna, Caillou Gomez, Susanna Colley, Lamont Oscar, Trumaine Sirius, Cataline Adriana, Travis Gabriel, Lyndon Lloyd, Rebecca Stacy Ann, Darcy Daniela, Marston Fleck, Joseph Marley, Opus Kaisha, Stony Hannibal, Dorothy Keegan, Megan Farah, Deanna Angela, Wilma Tracy, Trisha Mary, Letitia Xenia, Alexis Monica, Tamara Haley, Daisy May, Mira Yolanda, Yoli Winifred, Joan Mandy, Ruth Ann B, Story Zarina, Kazar King, Astoria Brooklyn, Graham Marlin, Gracie May, Trudy Justine, Vicky Lana, Taylor Yodi, Stuart Vincent, Corin Daniel, Ashley Lorna, Mooney Starless, Elmo Rodan, Gregor Liebschen, Nora Louise, Luisa Telma, Mirana Angora, Sonia and Helika, Mika Lilo, Freya Anika, Rose Rural Canton, Queen Andrea, Una Paxana, Vivian Astor, Nolan Dante, Powell Norris, Natalie Missy, Winona Paisley, Janet Nancy, Karen Olivia, Aravis Lucilia, Calypso Hareen, Mitchell Edward Randolph, Holly Linnea, Naya April, Queena Amisha, Chelsea Oma, Helga Dorina, Cisco Wayne, Doran Mayfield, Edwina Shalin, Murphy Samuel, Kristen Anise, Denise Alberta, Lobelia Sirpus, Alicia Tamika, Charlena Azamar, Randall Kennedy, Lannis Renault, Havarti Shruti, Lincoln Marguerite, James Jeffrey, Skya Sheena, Loicy Naya, Yvonne Stephanie, and Teresa Natasha. That's the end of week 33. Thank you for listening.